Hi everyone and welcome to Fuel Power and welcome to our coverage of Radwood 2022 here at Bicester Heritage. This time we're having a look at the cars probably furthest away from the main hangar, so let's go and have a look at those. On to part 3 then of our Radwood walk around, and we're going to have to be quite quick about this because a lot of people are leaving very quickly now. BMW E36 5-door, bit of a racing theme on this, got a bit of a roll cage going on in the back. Something a little bit different. I'm not sure actually if the rear seats ever fold in the backs of these. I'm sure somebody who's got one will let me know that. VW Golf Cabriolet next to a Honda CRX. Adore the CRX, good looking car. BMW Z3. Quite like these Mercedes as well. This one is for sale, so this could be yours. As always, when it comes to look at these, it's 300E, well, Mazda 323 1.6 injection. Obviously been abroad at least once in its life. It's nice. That steering wheel looks quite familiar actually. It looks quite like the Mini's original one. All the Volvos over there parking up now. Escort Mark 5 XR3i. These things are a little bit rare because most of the XR3s that you see now are Mark 3, Mark 4 generation, but this is a little bit different. Early 90s, obviously very much a development of the Mark 4. The old Toyota thing, also known as the Futo in Grand Theft Auto 5. This will be an import from Japan. Big old exhaust on the back. This one's also for sale evidently, so if you like a car that's, I guess, set up for drifting, judging by the looks of it, and then this also could be yours. Mazda MX-5, Mark II generation, a Volvo with the flying moose, Taurus Lander. Love old Volvos like this, they're incredibly practical vehicles. And I'm very much a fan of practical vehicles. VW Golf Driver Edition.
Oh my god.
The old P wheels, I like those, mud flaps as well. It's quite a nice looking car, that Golf. An Isuzu, these things are incredibly rare. I'm guessing this probably lifts up a little bit and that allows you to have a bit more light out front. What's plural for more than one prelude? Preludes?
Probably.
Well, either way there's two here, you don't see many of them together all at once. Wow, that's a Volvo making that noise. Vauxhall Astra Mark II. I like these a lot. You quite happily have one at some point as well. Yes, another car's out to the future barn. I know, too many, aren't there? Yes, again, another car you used to see everywhere, but now not so much. In fact, this actually set the standard for the Astro all the way through the 90s. I know this is a early 90s one. The third generation came in about 1992, 93-ish. Orion the Astra. Yeah, this is in really good condition. Many Astras of this era tend to suffer a lot of rust in around the wheel arch, but this one looks very clean. Rover SD1, this one's a police car. There's also a dog bowl under there for their doggy friends. Ah.
I'm dressed appropriately.
Oh, that would explain that. Apparently the guy who's got this car has also got a dog, and he's dressed up as a policeman as well, so as Genevieve has just said, very appropriate for today. Another compact, a quite modern Toyota GT86. Not quite sure why that's here with the classic vehicles, but it's been allowed in, so it's here in the video. Another SL, at the back here, TVR Subaru. It's amazing just how low these things are. I like it, but it's really very low. Peugeot 205 automatic, believe that belongs to somebody I follow on Twitter as well. Peugeot 405, again another very rare car. Late 90s Porsche Boxster, being followed by a Saab 900. 5-door nonetheless, it's a turbo as well. Oh look, a Y-Ridge Smart. It's been years since I've seen one of those. But yeah, if it hadn't been for the smart car and its popularity in Europe, we might not ever have had the Fiat 500. The newer ones anyway, because the 500 was built to take on the rise of the smart car. Toyota Corolla GLI, it's an estate version, been lowered a little bit. A Subaru SVX. Now usually when you think of Subaru, you think of obviously the rally cars, the WRXs. All of a sudden the wind has picked up. But this is really something quite different, very creative. I've never seen one of these before. Yeah, Subaru SVX. Literally know absolutely nothing about these vehicles. I quite like the way that the window obviously only comes down here. That's something a little bit different. A Nissan GTR, I think it's the R35 generation, this particular one. But again, quite new, certainly not 80s or 90s. Volkswagen campers, I think T3 generation, those two. One being a facelift, one being obviously post-facelift. Audi, I think it's a Quattro, this particular one. Oh, look, classic Fiat Panda. Rightfully attracting interest. It's a Roma edition. So of course the Fiat Panda, plenty of editions. G-Reg.
Oh my god!
Very simple, very basic motoring, but fun nonetheless. Essentially Italy's Mini of that particular era anyway. Now this is really very, very different because you don't see many DeLoreans that are painted. This one obviously done in what looks to be British racing green, or at least a very, very light and very close colour to it. Not quite sure why it's painted, given that the body won't ever rust on it, but it's something a little bit different. It certainly helps it stand out from every other DeLorean out there, although seeing any DeLorean is quite special. W520i, almost centre exit exhaust. Twin exit exhaust on this BMW. Show and shine car apparently, but it's not in the show and shine area. Lotus Elan, as I mentioned in one of the previous videos, a little bit different to its 1960s car with the exact same name. Golf Mark II GTI, 16 valve, MGF, 1924 to 1999, so 75 years of the MG brand. I imagine this is a special edition to commemorate that. Maroony colour roof on it, different lights as well. That'll smart the occasion. Honda S2000. The car you can famously rev up to about 9,000 RPM. Very sporty. Quite fun, I would imagine. Porsche 944. Behind it a Honda CRX. I do like the CRX. I like the way how it all folds down, just sort of goes straight off. Again, a car design of that era. There's Joseph Lloyd again. We've also found him in part 1 of this walk around. BMW E36 Compact. Another Shark Nose 5 Series. Millie the Mini, advertising the fact that we got the fuel power party, as we've advertised at the start of this video, so don't forget to check that out if you're local to Wiltshire, Hampshire, Dorset, or further afield and you just want a nice day out further down south. Yes, the only Mini here, ironically. Usually when you come to these things there are tons of Minis. Not today. Porsche 944, this looks like a turbo. Mazda MX-5 with pop-up headlights, love it. Of the old Volvo estate. E30 BMW. And then finally, you have an Alpina or Alpina. I'm not quite sure how you say it for BMWs. I know how you say it for the Alpine car brand. 635 CSI. These are coupe. And a 635 CSI. And if I stand back a little bit, that's this selection here at Radwood this year. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed this walk around of the cars here at Radwood 2022. If you have, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, let me know which was your favourite car in this particular section of the show. We have videos on the other sections here at Radwood this year. And of course, if you want to see more car-based content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Anyway, thanks for watching, see you in the next one. Until then, farewell. Look what I've also found. It's a Sinclair C5 from 1985. Of course, I've recently acquired one myself this year. Would like to have a go in this one, and the owner of this car is, vehicle I guess. It was designed to be a car initially, I believe. At least the future of personal mobility and transport, but never quite caught on. Bit of a failure in the day. But yeah, if the owner's around later on, I might have to have a go.